Hi, my name is Chef Les, and this is Everyday Home with Safaricom Newsroom. And today we'll be cooking roasted chicken, sweet potatoes, serve that with a bit of guacamole. The entire meal takes 45 minutes, so it's worth your while and it's really easy to do. Welcome. I'm already looking forward to eating this. Today I want to show you how to roast a chicken in the shortest time possible, and we'll do this in about 45 minutes. So the entire meal takes 45 minutes to cook. We'll start off by trimming the excess fats, tying the chicken together. It holds the whole bird as one even looking puzzle, and so that allows it to cook through without having one part overcooking and the other one being underdone. So it gives you a nice even finish. So you start off by run my knife around. You take a piece of this cotton twine, you put this under the legs like so, fold this over and over and basically just crisscross it. And what you want to do is pull this across, pull the bird together like so. And then we'll take this to the back of the chicken, or rather the chest area, covering, making sure that the wings have been tied up. And you will tie this just as how you tie shoelaces, like so. So our bird has been trussed, and what this does is that the bird will cook completely evenly. We are going to season our bird. You take a good pinch of salt. You season your chicken all around. That includes inside the cavity, like so. Black pepper. Take some paprika, which is really good with the color. It will give a nice golden crust. And basically that's it in terms of seasoning. This is a really simple way of roasting chicken. It's one of the fastest and easiest way. I'll crush a bit of garlic, applying pressure on the knife to crush the garlic. Because we want the garlic to stay intact and not burn, we'll start by putting some garlic inside the bird. I'm making food for many people, but one bird is enough for 4 or 5 people. Rosemary and chicken is a perfect combination. I'll also put this inside. That way our bird will be well seasoned on the inside out, and it will have a lot of flavor from the inside. So when it's roasting, the garlic and the rosemary, through the heat and the steam coming from the chicken, will slowly flavor your chicken from the inside out. I'll add a piece of orange. Also, I have preheated my oven to 195 degrees for about 5 minutes. You don't have to use oranges, you can use lemons. There's a lot of flavor from the pith, the skin of the orange. And so for me to completely extract it, I'll just put it inside the cavity of the chicken. Parsley, chopped it up. They always come in handy. As our birds sit in the seasoning for a bit, we'll take some sweet potatoes. I have a pot of boiling water going on. I'll throw in a bit of rosemary. I also threw in a bit of coriander stalks. I had some dhania left over from a stew I had earlier made. My rosemary in there, and I'll put a bit of salt in the water. My sweet potatoes go in. I just need them to cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. Our bird is ready to roast. But before we roast it, we are going to sear it on a really hot pan. We'll add a little bit of oil. We want this to be really, really hot. So what we want to do is, by ensuring that our pan is really hot, is that we want a nice crispy and golden outside or skin before we can put it in the oven. And it's really how we're going to present our chicken. Can you hear that? See, the bird immediately gets a nice golden brown color. Maybe the aroma of the rosemary and the garlic. I'm already looking forward to eating this. Just roast this chicken this way with lots of herbs, lots of fresh rosemary and parsley stalks. And you can smell the orange now really coming out. This is ready to go in the oven now. And then we'll later on lower the heat to 180 and then further down to 160 so that it completely cooks through. Have been boiling for 10 minutes and they're soft enough to peel easily. My knife runs through very easily. This is a beautiful, perfect Sunday lunch or Friday lazy dinner. You know, when you're tired from work, then this is the perfect go-to meal. I want to melt a bit of butter with a little bit more paprika and then brush that on top of the chicken. Then we'll later on saute our sweet potatoes with onions and the coriander and then put it all together with the chicken as well. Saute our onions. We'll add our sweet potatoes, pepper. Our potatoes will have an amazing aroma and taste. I'll throw in my coriander because I like, it has quite a bit of the stems. Our chicken is ready and it looks beautiful. You can see it's completely extracted the flavor. There's no more juice left. What's here is just the liquid from the chicken. The aroma from this is magical. So I got some really nice ripe avocado that I basically just mashed with a fork. I added some finely chopped onions, some tomatoes, a little bit of parsley that I had, and I seasoned that with salt and pepper. See that beautiful juice from the chicken, plus the flavor from the orange. We'll cut one of these, see how it looks on the inside. The breast is beautifully done. It's nice and juicy all the way through. You can see the liquid in it. The flavor of this is unbelievable. Some herbs to garnish. This can easily feed 10 people. Sweet potatoes that we sauteed a little bit with onions and coriander. And our simply roasted chicken, which we seasoned with salt, pepper and paprika. Just for the aromatics, we used one orange that we juiced and then stuffed what was left inside the bud. And we have ourselves a really beautiful, juicy chicken. Enjoy.